Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings II, the Horse Lord Mega Campaign. In the last episode, we did some cross-border raiding with the Byzantines. That went fairly well. We were able to get money to get cities building. I think we have cities building in or built in all of our current holdings. We're still going to need to build more holdings as we go. I'd like to get, say, two cities and two castles in each if I can manage it. Like, I can't do that here. I'll probably just have to go with 2 cities. Same here. We also ran a war with Kiev to take this county. And we've been trying to seduce a bunch of people to try to have some kids, to try to hopefully produce an offspring that will have the wolf's blood trait. So, we will see how that goes. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause it. Let's get it rolling. Target my amorous attentions, contact simply never seems to be around. Yeah, he doesn't like me. He wants to be on the council, but he's a member of the Plaguebringers. We'll keep trying. Now, I can do the unholy impregnation. But I did a little bit of test of that just to see what would happen, and the child that it produces is a bastard and is not a legitimate heir. So I can't use the children. I don't know, forget it. I can't use those children as potential heirs. And it never gives me the option to legitimize them. So, I mean, we can use those children to, you know, absorb them for their life force so that I can continue to live longer, but I'm not sure I really want to be doing that. Let's hand out some of these minor titles just so that we can... Alright, wait, it looks like one of our cities finished. Hand these out. Oh, yep. The city here, Antana, is done, so we're going to grant that title. This is the city of Tana. And let him do with that as he pleases. Now we still do have this issue right here that annoys me. That county is held by this guy for some reason, and that guy is a tributary of the Western Protectorate. So, what to see. But it is de jure territory of my vassals. My vassals want to try and take care of it. They're more than welcome to do that. During the relationship between our nations, my master has sent me on a mission to your domain. Yeah. They're welcome in our realm. We would like you to back our plot to fabricate a claim on the Khanate of Novgorod. No! I have a lot of money right now. Let's get Castle Town built. Let's get minor estates built. Let's get a castle town built. Let's build, I guess, small riding grounds? No, we'll save our money on that. Because we're not really using our own levy anyway because it's too expensive. What do we need? Oh yeah, we need infrastructure. After a tour of Suzdal and a fortnight at my court, Libationaire Hulige's visit reached its end. Thanks to the meticulous preparations made by diviner Shaman Krovat, everything went smoothly. The Libationaires returned home for with something for his master. Alright, we got 200 grace. That brings us to 1400 grace. I'd like a royal marriage. Let's see, if I did a dark divorce, annul your marriage to Emperor Dukum by death using dark rituals and magic. Do it. Dark divorce. Time has come to end my wedlock with Dukum, if not before Tengri, then before Elric. Secluding myself, I pray and chant within the confines of the symbols I prepared on the floor, holding a lock of Dukum's hair in my hand. Only a few more spoken lines are needed to complete the ritual. Speak the words and seal his fate. Yes. It could be that I'm using the powers of the Plague Ringers too freely. People are becoming suspicious. Alright, we need to hold off then. Oh, we need to give our son a focus. Go with duty. And actually, let's switch him to me as guardian. Alright. Now we're training him in swordsmanship. A terrifying scream echoes through the hallways, and when I reach the scene, I find a group of my courtiers bending over the lifeless form of my husband, Dukum. Signs of bodily harm aren't to be found, but the look of sheer terror engraved on his face is enough to raise the hairs on the back of my neck. I would rather never see what he saw. Alright. We're not married anymore. Let's go ahead. Let's request an imperial marriage with me. And that will give us a peace treaty. Alright, he has decided to grant the House of Volkil a great honor. Prince Alwan will become the groom of me. Alright, we are honored. And that should... Alright, everyone is amazed by the arrival of His Highness Dusi Alwan. Not that he has not been expected. Cortesans has been busy with preparations for weeks. No, they are simply astounded by the grandeur of his procession. While those standing close to you begin to whisper at the silk banners and the gleaming armor of the Imperial soldiers, you have your sight trained on the intricately decorated litter approaching, holding your future husband. Alwan's face shines as the sun as he steps down to greet you. His gaze wanders across the crowd, acknowledging each and every courtier in your personal retinue. Looking eyes with you, murmurs of approval confirm that you are not alone. Be struck by his charm. Alright. Gain 500 prestige. And yes, we will marry matrilineally. Perfect. So we have 14 childbearing years left, so... we'll see if we can't produce any more children. Our brother in disease, Chief Kudbard, a Pomorier, was passing by and decided to pay me a surprise visit. He's in a lewd mood and thought I might stage an impromptu orgy. Okay. Yeah, we'll have the crazed orgy, woman with a forked tongue, a one-eyed dwarf, maybe they're wonderful freaks. Some of them might even have been real. Alright. Gain dark power. We apparently take This guy has a lover, and we gain the trait Brawny, and one of my courtiers dies in the process. Oh, okay. Court physician, we need a new court physician. Do I really want him to be court physician? Court educator, thrifty cleric, flamboyant schemer, elusive shadow. Let's go with the charismatic negotiator. And I think what we're going to do is we are going to recruit a court physician rather than appoint a vassal who doesn't really like me that much to be my physician. You hear someone sneaking around inside and believed to be a burglar. Alright, it was drawing, opening, so one of my letters. You could use some practice reading. Reports reach you about a ship that has just docked in Divina. The ship is called Storm of Erlik Khan. And on board resides the renowned physician Drong the Sea Devil, who is currently in the employ of the ship's captain. If you were to offer a large sum of gold to the greedy physician, he would surely be willing to take up residence in your court instead. He is a gruff diplomat. He is a renowned physician. 51 gold? Yeah, no big deal. Ripped pillows, broken furniture, shattered vases. My marriage to Aluwan has devolved into an unending torment of bitter arguments and fiery rows. Don't be displeased. I love our Cormisash. Just suggest we retire to the countryside for a few days of carefree romance and passion. Okay. What a splendid idea, sure. The status quo in China's over-popular uprisings have broken out in Hangzhou, and large groups of disgruntled peasants have taken up arms, led by militant monks. Trade has also been halved along the Silk Road, and China will not be able to defend its tributary states. Interesting. Let's see, the Protector General of the Western Protectorate has decreed that the fire is raid upon somebody. Alright. I've lost my feelings for my lover. Alright, such is life. That's fine. So, they're not going to be able to protect their tributaries? Does that mean that I can declare war on you to do a de jure claim on Ural? Because, hold on, let's just make sure. You are... Imperial Tributary. This may or may not be a good idea, but let's just go ahead and do it. According to the event, it said that they were not going to be able to defend their tributary states. So let's go for it. How many troops do you have specifically? 2.9 thousand. Let's just send a bunch of these troops up there. Ah, looks like they have joined in. Good. That's helpful. So far, Western Protectorate hasn't joined in. Oh wait, we're at 100%. Offer peace. Enforce our demands. Yes. There we go. How about that? Now, is that... That was my claim. Alright, so I need to actually grant that title to you because it's yours. This is the county of Ural. There we go. Alright, now the Siberian wastes are properly colored again. Part of my faction, your loyal subjects, to show our devotion, we decided to host a grand banquet. In my honor, we gained some piety. Good. Alright. Alright, they want to invite me to carouse. We'll go ahead and carouse. Alright, my son is doing well. Let me just take a look at laws. I should probably increase the Berger obligations. See, that'll impact vassal payment, but bringing everything up to low would help. Yeah, let's go ahead and increase Berger obligations, because now we actually have some cities. Son of the Wolf? Sometime now you have heard people in the court gossip about your son Ostro. Conversations stop as you enter the room, words spoken in hushed voices behind your back, furtive glances as you walk by. With time, you manage to deduce certain things. Ostro seems to generally be the subject of curiosity, fear, envy, or a combination of any of the three. The word you most often hear repeated as you eavesdrop on the gossip is wolf. Just the other day, you heard someone speak a rumor that you've heard several times before, that his real mother was a wolf. I'm glad they call my son a wolf. Yes. Jihad for Persia. The Ibadi Caliph Arif has decided to declare jihad on the depraved heathens in the Shahdam of Persia. He urges all righteous Ibadi Muslims to partake in the righteous struggle against Shahanshah Kashayar of the Nasrid Empire for the glory of Islam. So the Mazdaki now have to deal with a jihad of Ibadi Muslims? Interesting. Quranist. Ibadi? Sunni, Shia. It looks like that the Muslims aren't doing so hot, actually. They're pretty badly fragmented. And it appears that the Byzantines have made significant inroads. Provide the private ruins of Chief Telek. There's plenty of food and drink here. The mood is decidedly merry. Yep. Carouse. Oh, hold on. Betrothed can marry. Let's see. Princess of Greater Perm and my courtier. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we made friends. Alright, so they've usurped some titles. Okay. Reveling and carousing is done. Always things that need to be done when it comes to expanding and improving the castle. With proper planning and diligent work, make sure the work becomes more efficient, reduce the cost. I think let's reduce the cost. Does that mean I can build something for cheaper? I would say go for the small riding grounds if we're going to do anything. Oh, let me see. A castle infrastructure 6, which we're at 102% ahead penalty, so that's going to be a while. City tax plus 4.4%. Go for that. Now, one thing we actually do need to do is improve the cities so that they actually generate tax income. Town market. Town market. We don't have enough money. But my economy should be doing all right. Okay, Kabar is in trouble. What about you? Can I declare war on you? Great Holy War for Kiev. War for Crimea, no. Holy War for Kiev, no. Holy War for Pereyaslav. That's what we probably want. Sure, let's do it. And let's actually raise the military proper. Let's make Sugrov the rally points. And raise the vassal levies. And bring everybody in. You don't even have 4,000 troops. I have not called upon the powers of the Plague Bringers for some time. People have become less suspicious of my actions. Alright, good. Alright, so once we get about 5,000 or 6,000 troops together, we can start moving in to begin sieging. Orthodox Uprising. Orthodox Revolt. One thing I've noticed is a lot of times is that the rebels tend to wait until I'm at war. People of the Matsya Kingdom. Okay, so the Western Protectorate won war. Alright. Let's get let's get commanders. Right, so this 6,000 troops will deal with the primary war. You guys will march down to Crimea to deal with those rebels. Huh. People from the Matsya Kingdom hang their heads in grief as their leaders return with devastating news. Since her initial order to attack Maharani suffered a crushing defeat. Okay. Well, my vassal is trying to deal with it. Oh, they got enough guys in there. Good. Alright, we won. Then let's move you guys in here to begin sieging. You guys cross the river, take care of that army. They're going to give me 10 gold. I'll take the 10 gold. I don't think I actually need to build the fort, but I'm going to build the fort anyway. Songs of Anguish. My nights are plagued by terrible nightmares featuring the vile Yerneslu Ukil, my rival brother in disease. He howls and roars at me, the tune of infernal bagpipes, while Karash Han looks on, bellowing with laughter. I'm sure that Erlich is sending me these dreams for a reason. I must prove myself worthy or be discarded as a weakling. Such is the way of the plague bringers. I guess I'll invite him over for some fun. Quote unquote fun. Alright, I'll read that in a second. It sounds like it didn't go well for somebody. As Yerneslu arrived for our meeting, my servants threw a sack over him and beat the foul tadpole into submission. He is now snugly stowed into a brazen bull that I had built especially for this occasion. Surrounding the bull are some crucified scum from my dungeon drenched in oil. It took some work to find the 3 genuinely insane musicians, but as they start up their demented tune and the fires are lit underneath the bull, I lean back and realize it was all worth it. As soon as the first bellows start issuing forth from the bull, I order the human candles lit. I close my eyes and hum along with the infernal choir, my nightmares conquered once and for all. Wow. Okay. Alright, let's just bring more troops down here. We've finally taken Iskorosten, and it appears that Mayor Sudislav numbers among those within. What should we do? Imprison him and anyone else we find. Alright, so we destroyed their trade post. Nice. We're at war with this guy? Yeah, looks like we are. I've learned that Khan Tyradin denounced me harshly at the faction meeting in Indor. Really? Really? I could do a demonic possession on him. Oh, people are getting suspicious of me again. Alright, yep, we're gonna do it. Disaster. Your fellow member of the Plaguebringers, Elmag, yes, somebody, has been caught by the diviner Megatin and his Keshe. They spare no time before they bound him at the stake. Wow, we're starting to really dwindle here. One of our guys is in. You've been nervous for the last couple of nights, sleeping restlessly, feeling a strange pull in your mind. During the days, you've been tired, but also tense with anticipation, sensing something important arriving. Now at night, as you wake and see the full moon rise, you finally understand it's the moon. It speaks to you. It's time to rise, time to become the wolf. Time to go out, time to be free, time to lose your mind to the moon madness. Yes. Alright, we run through the night seeking prey, eventually find it and pounce, tearing, slashing, gouging, all the while howling like the wolf you are. In the end, the panic mooing stops. We killed a cow. I am pleased to hear that after Pyrrha's peace and shrewd management. Okay, so all is prospering. Good. You should probably move there. You wake in the morning, but you feel as though you hadn't slept at all. You vaguely remember having nightmares. You seem to have something wet and sticky on your chest. As you look down, you realize you are covered in blood. It's clearly not yours, and you don't remember how it got there. There's something about it, however, that awakens a vague exhilaration in you. Strange. +2 martial. The ritual was a resounding success. Khan Tiradin seems to have taken quite a liking to me and is now far more amenable to my suggestions. But he has become insane because he's now possessed. We're 39. How old? Defeat. What? Oh, I see. I see. The priestess Yaroslava has prisoners being held at EUIV. Transfer them to my dungeon, please. Thank you. Ah, 100%. Enforce my demands. There we are. Stand down. Let's get all the armies back into our territory, then we'll stand them down. And this, do we have nomad agitation here? No. What does your duchy? It's part of Pereslavel. I can create the actual duchy. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll grant you the landed title of that duchy. And all the lower titles. There we are. The prisoner, Mayor Sudislav of Ishkorosten, is complaining about his dark cell. Let him rot. Let's see, what can I do with my prisoners? I have 5 prisoners. Let's see, how much are you worth? You're worth 14 gold, that's not that much. 25 gold or 10 gold? I'll take the 25. The mayor. But the rest... Successful jihad for Persia. Oh, Caliph Arif has been victorious in his jihad for Persia. Oh, that is not good for that guy. Lost a large chunk of his territory. Yeah, these guys need to get back as well. Let's see. I could eat one of them. As Matilda's your prisoner, you can do as you please with her. Why not invite her to dinner? We do have that cannibal trait, and we haven't done anything with it, right? Other than what happened when we first got it. Sure. Hold on. Dies. We gain lunatic. Well, we're already... Gets crazed cannibal. A general opinion -50. Oh, I don't... never mind. Never mind. can usurp. High chiefdom. We can usurp it. Alright. I guess we can grant that to you. Considering another... Someone told me I'm arbitrary and I wish to change that. Alright, we'll lose the arbitrary trait. Actually, that's gonna help. What were you already considering? Grant landed title. Yeah, there you go. Alright, well... My vassal and a courtier. Yes, that's fine. Okay. We don't have any armies still raised. No, we don't. Okay, good. Wow, we can actually raise a large army. A fairly large army. 43,000 troops. Ooh. Thrace broke away independent from the Byzantine Empire? That's interesting. Holy Roman Empire is still kicking pretty good. France is just spreading all over the map. The English Empire is doing the same. Very interesting. We need to take this, right? Is your claim on Minsk? Is your claim? But I have no Casus Belli that will let me get that. Unless there is a title I can create. What the duchy is a part of? Shahrukh. No, because it's a 2-county duchy. So I don't... you can't have 51% of a 2-county duchy. Alright. Alright, well... we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna have to end this episode here. So... we will see what we can do when we get back. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.